everyone. I was getting ready to make another batch of my keto chili so that I could just have it in containers in the fridge. And my last video I did, it was my first time. I changed the recipe and it was like, it had no details or anything in it. First, I want to say I made a batch of this yesterday, and the reason I'm doing another one is because my husband was eating it and he is a huge fan of my regular chili, like huge fan. He loves it. But he told me today that I can just make this chili from now on, and it's amazing. So he doesn't need the old chili. So, and he is a huge like food person. Like he's a chunker. So, well, not really, but he eats. He's an eater. And he, like I said, he loves it. The radishes, he's now had the radishes in a roast, in the cheddar broccoli soup, and in the chili. And roast, he's had it in a beef roast and a pork roast, and he loves the radishes. So I'm telling you, radishes are the way to go. So first I'm gonna start with, I have half a pound of breakfast sausage and half a pound of ground beef. There's a little bit of cilantro in here because I was gonna make this yesterday, but it's just a little bit. So I'm gonna add that into my pressure cooker. I'm just gonna kind of like chop that down. This comes out to be like 4.3 grams of carbs per serving, and a serving is like a cup to a cup and a half. I won't know until after I make it and I divide it all out. And then I've got half a cup of cilantro because I love cilantro. Of course, if you're one of those people that it tastes like soap, you can go ahead and not use the cilantro. And then I've got a cup of radishes quartered. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with radishes. So when you cook them, at least in the pressure cooker, that's the only thing I've used them in, they have the exact same texture as red skin potatoes, and they take on the flavor of whatever they're in. No radish taste whatsoever. I mean, I like radishes anyways by themselves raw, but I had never had them cooked, and they have no radish taste. I don't really understand that. So then I'm gonna do a can of diced tomato and a can of green beans. I have French cut. I've tried the French cut and the regular because French cut is typically my favorite. In the chili though, I actually really like the regular cut green beans, but I didn't have any, so I'm using these. But I guess it's all about personal preference. Just keep stirring that up a little bit. And then I'm gonna add half a red onion, so I'm gonna just dice that really quick. Ooh, almost completely spilled my coffee. Don't you love? Don't forget, this is on sale. Don't forget to buy it because it's so worth it. I love this thing so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my onion. Like I said, that was half of an onion. I'm gonna say that's about half a cup. Okay. And then my spices. I took a chalk marker before I started this video and wrote on the top like how much I needed, because I'm not a recipe person. I just kind of throw stuff in. So that's for you guys. You're welcome. But it's a chalk marker, so I can just like get rid of it when I'm done. So I'm gonna do half a tablespoon of garlic powder. Half a tablespoon of garlic powder. And then we've got 2 tablespoons of chili powder. I love these measuring cups and measuring spoons. They're like my favorite. I have actually multiple sets because it's engraved in there. Oh, sorry, my nails are bad. But my other ones were always like painted on or something, so they were always gone pretty quickly. And then I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of oregano. So 1 teaspoon of oregano. 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And this is just for you guys, because if I wasn't doing this video, I'd probably put 2 teaspoons in there. And then 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. I also like these containers because the flat edge, when I dip this in, I can scrape it again. I'm always like a big fan of that. So I'm just gonna stir this all up in here. I try to like open my cans and stuff so that it would be a very quick video, but Lord knows I can't do a quick video. Okay, so I spread that all out and I kind of like flattened it, and now I'm going to add 1 cup of beef broth. I've used chicken when I was out of beef, so it doesn't matter. So 1 cup of that, and then I'm going to put the lid on, close it, and then I'm gonna put this in the microwave for 15-20 minutes. I think I'm gonna do 20 minutes this time, so I'll see you in just a minute. Okay guys, so my pressure cooker just came out of the microwave. I waited, I was trying to start the video while the pressure indicator was still up, but it just went down. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. Always open away so that you don't get a face full of steam. Oh, it smells so good. So can you see that? We just stir it up here, and then I'll move the phone. Sometimes I add cheese to it lately, just as a thickening agent. Obviously that's gonna add a little bit of carbs to it, but not much. Like 1/2 cup of cheese is good because it'll thicken it up. Just chop up the hamburger in here because some of it's in chunks. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Look at that. Oh, it smells amazing. And I'm telling you, I will never make my regular chili ever again. This is delicious. Yay. So I'm gonna go ahead now and divide this out into serving containers so that I can just grab it out of the fridge when I need it. So I will also post, because right now I did the recipe and I put 8 servings because that's typically about what I get out of a pot of chili. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'll post in the comments with it how many carbs per serving. And that's all. Thanks, bye.